Hi everyone, Todd Pasternak here, and I head up digital innovation for PointRoll. I'm happy to announce the first release of our interactive in-stream packages. These are turnkey solutions to quickly add in some interactive elements into your in-stream video creative. We're releasing with three packages: the social package, the branding package, and the video AdChooser and AdChooser Plus packages. So let me walk you through each one. First, take notice that the first time you get to each configuration page, you'll get a quick overview of what that package offers, the requirements and the guidelines for that package, and setup instructions if you want to build the creative yourself in our Creative Manager tool. But you can, of course, just play around here to see some of the possibilities and dip your toes in the interactive waters for in-stream video. So let's start with the social package. The social package allows for click-throughs for up to 7 well-known social media sites and a click-through to a landing page. The current set includes Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Google+, and Dig, but we'll evolve this initial set over time. A logo can also be included in the social package to click through. So let's show you how this works. You can see the configuration tool here where you can drag and drop all of the sites that you want to click through to. Clicking on each one allows you to enter a URL. There's lots of hints here, so you know exactly what is required at each step. If you want to quickly get going in those same requirements, guidelines, and setup instructions, we give you this option right here. If you just want to start playing around and see how this thing works, you can just click right there and we'll populate all the fields for you so you can get going. So I have the audio off. I'll turn it on for a sec. There you go. So you can see I've got all these, all the different sites here. I've included a logo. Down here, I could, in addition to putting in the path to where that logo asset lives, I could change the size. I want it a little bit bigger. Let's say I want to change the positioning. I've got this tint overlay on the framing to match kind of close to our branding colors, but I'm going to turn that off. Over here is the path to the video and then the click-through for that video. I'm also going to remove a couple of these sites. I'm going to remove LinkedIn. Let's remove Dig. Let's make YouTube first. And let's move Pinterest over here. And click preview. And you can see in an instant, everything updates. And I think this looks good. So now what I can do is I'll click save, and I could do one of two things here. I could either download the XML, which is essentially the instructions for this creative, and send that over to my PointRoll rep and say, this is the creative I love, let's run this, and set it up for me. Or if you're more familiar with our tools and working within Creative Manager and you want to build the interactive in-stream creative out yourself, well, over here you can download the XML and the template Swift as a zip file and work in Creative Manager and quickly build out an interactive in-stream video creative. Another neat feature is once you've saved that XML, you could then quickly drag and drop that XML file here to see what that creative looked like, make changes, and then resave it and get it back into our system. I've got an example of that here. In this case, I've used some assets from CVS, where as soon as I drop that in here, you can see there's the video. I've included some click-throughs here to their social presence on each of these sites, and then there's a logo as well. If I wanted to make any changes, say I didn't want the logo, I could click preview again, and just like that, it updates. Let's move on to the branding package. So much like the television network bug, the branding package places a static or animated logo with or without messaging in any corner of the screen, and then this bug allows for a click-through. So just to get up and running, I'm actually going to come back here and populate this again with some PointRoll assets. and this is a video, and then here's a branded element. And this could be an animated element as well. So this could be a SWIF. And let's say I actually want this in the top left. Now it's up there. I want the logo a little bit bigger. That's pretty big. And then if I want to save it, it's all the same functionality. Or if I had already worked on one previously, I can import it. Now let's move over to the third package, the Video AdChooser, or an AdChooser Plus package. So this gives the viewer the ability to choose from up to 4 videos to play. And then upon completion, the ad retracts from view and allows the page content to resume. In the Plus version, the ad stays active after the initial video completes, allowing the user to choose another video or close the ad. And if no videos are selected, you can decide a default video to be played. So let me show you how this works. This has a little bit more bells and whistles here. So again, I can order different videos, and with each one of these videos, I could choose a title for it, a thumbnail image, a path to that video, and then a unique click-through for that video. There's a countdown value, so how many seconds until that default video starts to play. I have the option to either randomize the starting video or select one of the 4 videos that I'm showing as that starting video. If I click yes, if I select no, then I can choose video C, let's say. And then here with plus mode, I can do yes or no. If I want to add a logo that's there, I can adjust the size of the logo and the vertical offset. And again, there's the option for this tint overlay. Let me show you. So in this case, I've got 15 seconds, and I've got this particular order of each of these videos. I've got titles under each one. And in 6 seconds, the default video will be B. And it looks like I've got plus mode on. So with plus mode, when this is done, the user will have an additional 15 seconds to decide if they want to watch additional content. But you'll see once this video completes, the user also has a close button if they just want to get right to the content that they came to see initially. So there you have it. We think this is going to be a fantastic way for you to take your standard in-stream creative and bring some interactive elements into it. Of course, if you want to go uber interactive, PointRoll certainly knows that, and we can work with you on that program as well. So reach out to your PointRoll rep today for more information.